How to eat in GTA games. Unfortunately, there is no place to eat in GTA 3. In GTA Vice City, there are pizzerias at different points on the map. You can eat pizza here, but there isn't any eating animation. It just replenishes Tommy's health. In GTA San Andreas, there are different restaurants and food varieties. CJ has an eating animation, but if we look closely, we see that he is eating air. In GTA 4, there are restaurants and street food vendors. Niko can eat more realistically. However, the food he eats disappears suddenly. In GTA 5, although there are restaurants like Cluck and Bell, we can't enter them and we can't eat in this game. How to eat. What happens if you land in the ocean with a parachute in GTA games? Claude and Tommy are sad because there is no parachute in their worlds. In GTA San Andreas, if you land in the ocean, you'll encounter a specific water landing animation. It's truly incredible that they've created a special animation for this in such an old game. In GTA 4, Niko is sad, but Luis is happy because there is a parachute in the Ballad of Gay Tony DLC. When we land in the ocean, the parachute suddenly rises back up into the sky. In GTA 5, as soon as we touch the water, the parachute disappears, but its reflection continues to appear for a while. What happens if this goggle has a special feature? There are two different types of goggles in GTA San Andreas. One is night vision goggles, which don't have much of a feature. However, the thermal goggles have a very nice detail. With thermal goggles, you can see warm objects in red. And here's the detail. If someone dies in front of you, their body temperature drops, so the color will turn blue. This goggle has a... What happens if you fight with a gas pump in GTA games? Unfortunately, in GTA 3, there's no gas pump you can fight with. The gas pumps in GTA Vice City are quite durable. They can withstand Tommy's punches and kicks. In GTA San Andreas, after just a few punches, CJ blew up. In GTA 4, no matter how hard Niko tries, nothing happens. Similarly, in GTA 5, the gas pump remains unharmed. What happens if you crash into a train with a motorcycle in GTA games? Since GTA 3 doesn't have motorcycles and GTA Vice City doesn't have trains, let's start with GTA San Andreas. Most of the time when you crash into a train with a motorcycle, CJ manages to survive. However, if you are unlucky, CJ can be dragged in front of the train and die. In GTA 4, Niko dies instantly when he crashes into a train, even if he hits slowly. In GTA 5, the character also dies regardless of whether the crash is fast or slow. What happens if you There is a beating heart inside the Statue of Happiness in GTA 4. You need a helicopter to reach this heart. Get as close as possible to the Statue of Happiness and then jump from the helicopter. If you survive this part, we can continue. Now find the door that says no hidden content this way and go through it. You will come across a ladder here. Start climbing the ladder. Once you reach the top, you will encounter a strong red light. And when you turn around, there it is, the beating heart. This heart is held by chains, and shooting at it doesn't damage the heart. How to buy weapons in GTA games. In GTA 3, when you enter Ammu-Nation, the camera angle will change. You can purchase the gun you want by walking towards it. To buy it again, you must wait for it to reappear. In GTA Vice City, the guns are lined up on the wall. You can switch between guns using the arrow keys. In GTA San Andreas, the gun you select from the menu on the left will be brought out by the gunsmith. Therefore, buying guns in this game is slower. In GTA 4, Ammu-Nations are more secretly located compared to other games. The weapons are placed on tables. You can examine the weapons by pressing the E key and decide whether to buy them this way. In GTA 5, the guns are placed on the wall, just like in Vice City. There are quite a lot of gun options, and there is the possibility to add attachments. What happens if you... Have you ever wondered how CJ gets dressed in GTA San Andreas? Or how he gets his hair cut? How the cars are painted? Let's take a look behind the scenes. The barber cuts CJ's hair with magical hands. After entering the fitting room, CJ stands there like a robot. Then the chosen clothes teleport onto him. At the pay and spray, the car's color changes instantly. Have you ever wondered how do NPCs react when they see someone wasted in GTA games? In GTA 3, the majority of NPCs ignore the person who is wasted. Only a few of them stare at the person lying on the ground. In GTA Vice City, NPCs approach the wasted person and look around as if they're asking, "Who did this?" In GTA San Andreas, people gather around the person who is wasted and...
Oh, look at that!
They examine the person on the ground for a bit and then they leave. In GTA 4, NPCs completely ignore the situation and continue with their daily lives. In GTA, how to steal a bike in GTA games. You know there are no bikes in GTA 3, so let's move on to GTA Vice City. Tommy steals motorcycles by using his elbow from the side with a sound. When stealing a motorcycle from the front, he uses his butt power. In GTA San Andreas, CJ also knocks riders off the motorcycle with an elbow strike from the side. Or, like Tommy, he jumps on from the front. In GTA 4, we can't steal motorcycles from the front. When stealing from the side, Nico grabs the riders and throws them off. In GTA 5,
we are Scooter Brothers! Scooter Brothers!
All three main characters steal motorcycles by grabbing and pulling the rider's arms. What happens if you open the parachute too late in GTA games? Unfortunately, there is no parachute in GTA 3 and GTA Vice City. In GTA San Andreas, if you open the parachute too late, CJ dies with a strange animation. Even if you don't open the parachute too late, CJ still dies with this weird animation. In GTA 4, the parachute is only available in the Ballad of Gay Tony DLC. If you open it late, Luis dies with a realistic animation, but the parachute suddenly disappears. In GTA 5, even if you open the parachute late, the character makes a soft landing. There is a feature that only GTA 3 and GTA Vice City have. GTA San Andreas, GTA 4, and GTA 5 don't have this feature. If you press the jump button in GTA 3 or GTA Vice City when an oncoming car is about to hit the character, Claude and Tommy will throw themselves to the side. But if you try this in GTA 5, what happens if you enter a military base in GTA games? Although it is not exactly a military base, there is such a place in GTA 3. There is a tank and a military truck here. In GTA Vice City, if you sneak into the military base, a bunch of soldiers will start shooting at you like crazy, and you can't hang around there for too long. In GTA San Andreas, at first there's nobody inside. Then suddenly the cops show up, but they're pretty lousy at taking down CJ. After a while, CJ finally gets teleported to the hospital with the help of some backup teams. Unfortunately, in GTA 4, there's no military base to test this out. The military base in GTA 5 is the most dangerous. When you enter, tanks blow up the character. How do passengers react to car theft in GTA games? Incredibly, there are no passengers in the cars in GTA 3. Passengers in GTA Vice City just look ahead without paying any attention. They don't get out until the car comes to a complete stop. In GTA San Andreas, they look like, oh, here is the new driver, but they are not worried at all. However, they jump out of the car while it is moving. In GTA 4, they appear anxious and scream. They get out of the car, or sometimes they can't get out and keep screaming along the way. When the car stops, they either get out and attack Nico, or they run away. Similarly, in GTA 5, sometimes they manage to escape, or if they can't, they exhibit anxious expressions throughout the ride. Once the car stops, they also get out and run away. Do you know what happens if you remove the water in the Pier 69 mission in GTA San Andreas? In this mission, Ryder normally jumps into the water and swims away, and we have to swim after him and kill him. But if you remove the water in this mission, you still hear the water sound effects despite there being no water. Then, you see Ryder on the ground. If you try to jump towards him, CJ will die. So, you need to find different ways to get there. As we get close to Ryder, we notice him shaking. When we hit him, he shows no response. Still, his health goes down with each hit, and the mission ends when we land the last punch. What happens if you throw a grenade into a pool in GTA games? In GTA 3, when a grenade explodes in a pool, there is no effect in the water. In GTA Vice City, grenades explode in water in an ordinary way. I was hoping for some changes in GTA San Andreas, but a very illogical image appears. In GTA 4, the explosion causes water to gushes into the air. However, there are no ripples in the water. In GTA 5, there is less gushing than in GTA 4. And again, no ripples are seen in the water. What happens if you crash into a plane with a car in GTA games? In GTA 3, we pass through planes because they are collision-free. It's the same in GTA Vice City. We pass through planes without crashing. Unfortunately, in GTA San Andreas, there are no landing planes to test this with. However, when we try it with a stationary plane, we go under and pass through it because the landing gears are collision-free. In GTA 4, most of the time Nico is ejected through the windshield but manages to survive. The cars also take significant damage. In GTA 5, the character dies as soon as you hit the plane. Have you ever reactions to burning in GTA games? When Claude starts burning, his health decreases, but he gives no reaction. Likewise, Tommy does not react even though his health is decreasing. Unlike others, CJ screams because of the burning. However, he doesn't give any physical reaction. Nico, when he starts burning, throws himself to the ground. Interestingly, even if he is in the flames, he extinguishes and stands up, but then he burns again. Characters in GTA 5 also throw themselves to the ground like Nico, yet that same curious thing happens and they stand up while burning. What happens if a car that is about to explode falls into water in GTA games? In GTA 3, if the car falls into the water just as it's about to explode, it explodes. In GTA Vice City, jumping into the water does not prevent the car from exploding. In GTA San Andreas, the car avoids exploding when it falls into water. In GTA 4, similarly, the flames disappear as soon as the car touches the water. In GTA 5, water contributes to preventing the car from exploding. If you don't kill Trevor in option A, let's see what will happen. In this option, we chase Trevor by car to kill him. Eventually, Trevor gets cornered. At this point, the mission asks us to kill Trevor. However, if we don't follow the mission's instruction and don't shoot Trevor, we encounter a special scene.
Kid!
Michael does the job for us. If you don't, what happens if you... How do cops react if you steal a police car in GTA games? In GTA 3, the doors of police cars are locked, but the cops quickly exit the car and arrest Claude. In GTA Vice City, similarly, as soon as the cops get out of the car, Tommy falls to the ground and gets arrested. In GTA San Andreas, again, the doors are locked, but since the cops just stand around after getting out of the car, we can easily get into the police car. In GTA 4, since the cops are very slow in responding to Nico, we can easily steal the police car. In GTA 5, the character forcibly removes the cops from the car and then the cops begin shooting from behind. What happens if you go outside the map in GTA games? In GTA 3, when we try to go away from the city with a boat, the boat stops after a while and we can't go any further. Similarly, in GTA Vice City, we can't continue going after a certain point with a boat. When we go with a helicopter, the game directs the helicopter back towards the city. In GTA San Andreas, unlike others, we can go on forever. In GTA 4, we can also travel towards infinity, just like in San Andreas. In GTA 5, if you're traveling with a boat and get too far from the city, the boat sinks. If you're flying with a plane, the plane malfunctions and crashes into the ocean. And what happens if you crash into a train with a car in GTA games? In GTA 3, when a car collides with a train, the car gets stuck under the train, and it explodes because it gets stuck there. We cannot continue with GTA Vice City because there is no train in this game. In GTA San Andreas, when a car crashes into a train, the car only receives minor damage. In GTA 4, Nico gets thrown out of the car and dies. In GTA 5, the car explodes when it crashes the train. Do you know what happens if you fall into water in a helicopter in GTA games? In GTA 3, unfortunately, we cannot operate helicopters. In GTA Vice City, when a helicopter crashes into the water, the helicopter goes into sleep mode. In GTA San Andreas, the helicopter's rotor suddenly stops, and then it begins to sink. In GTA 4, the rotor creates a gap in the water, and upon contact with the water, the blade disappears suddenly. In GTA 5, first, the rotor explodes, and then the helicopter slowly sinks underwater. What happens if Can you enter a house with a motorcycle in GTA games? It would be nice to try this in GTA 3, but there are no motorcycles in GTA 3. In GTA Vice City, while you can easily enter some interiors, the motorcycle disappears when you enter some others. However, by pushing the motorcycle inside, we can use it indoors without getting lost. In GTA San Andreas, since we enter houses through yellow markers, when we try to enter with a motorcycle, the doors do not open. In GTA 4, there are openable doors, allowing us to bring the motorcycle inside the house and use it as we wish. In GTA 5, the doors can be opened in the same way, and allowing us to bring a motorcycle into the house. There is a strange... What happens if you fall into the ocean with a car in GTA games? When we fall into the ocean in GTA 3, the car disappears under the water and appears again when Claude dies. In GTA Vice City, after a while, even if the car doesn't fill with water, Tommy dies. In GTA San Andreas, the car slowly starts sinking in the water. If CJ's lung capacity is high, he passes through the ground and teleports to land. But if his lung capacity is low, CJ drowns and teleports outside the car upon death. Let's fall into the ocean with a
Yellow car!
in GTA 4. The car sinks under the water, but we cannot see under the water, and Nico dies. In GTA 5, similar to San Andreas, we see the car sinking into the water. After a while, Michael runs out of breath and dies inside. What happens if you drive into flames in GTA games? In GTA 3, no matter how long we wait in the fiery area with the car, it doesn't cause any damage to the car. Similarly, in GTA Vice City, nothing happens to the car when we wait in the flames. However, in GTA San Andreas, after waiting for a while in the flames, smoke starts rising from the car and then it explodes. In GTA 4, the tires catch fire and burst, and shortly after, the car explodes. In GTA 5, just like in GTA 4, the tires catch fire and burst first, then the car explodes. Did you ever know what happens if you shoot at an open car door in GTA games? In GTA 3, nothing happens to the door when we shoot at it. Even if we hit the door with a car, we pass through it. In GTA Vice City, the bullet also passes through the door. When we hit the door with a car, nothing happens. In GTA San Andreas, bullets don't affect open doors either. Cars also don't have any impact on the door. In GTA 4, bullets can close the door. You can even close it by walking, or if you hit it from the other side with a car, you can tear the door off. In GTA 5, similarly, you can close the door either with a bullet or by touching it. If you hit it from the opposite side with a car, you can tear the door off. What happens? A simple way to use weapons underwater in GTA 5. To do this, you will need a car door or hood. After removing the car hood, slide it towards the water and get on top of the hood. Be careful not to miss the hood. Slide on top of the hood and wait to enter the water. Switch to first-person view to see underwater. Now you can use any weapon underwater with unlimited oxygen. What happens if you how to launch a car into the sky in GTA 4? When you get to this point on the map, you will see a playground, and this is where the magic happens. If you make slight contact with the swing set with a car, you'll suddenly find yourself soaring into the sky. Or sometimes Nico flies into the sky without the car. How to launch a car. What happens if you try to get out of the car when both doors are blocked in GTA games? In GTA 3, if you try to exit the car when both doors are blocked, Claude teleports to the front of the car. In GTA Vice City, Tommy teleports outside the car. Nothing has changed in GTA San Andreas. He also teleports. You thought they'd come up with a solution for this in GTA 4, didn't you? Unfortunately, no. Nico also teleports outside. And there is no change in GTA 5 either. There's a way to stop how to exit an overturned car in GTA games. In GTA 3, Claude gets out of the overturned car by going through the door. In GTA Vice City, Tommy crawls out from under the car. In GTA San Andreas, CJ exits by crawling out without opening the door. In GTA 4, Nico kicks the door and then exits. In GTA 5, all three characters remove the door and crawl out of the car. There is a what happens if someone attacks you in front of the cops in GTA games? In GTA 3, when someone attacks Claude, the cops don't react at all. However, when we try to defend ourselves, in GTA Vice City, the cops also don't care. When we hit the attacker, the cops consider Tommy the culprit. There's no difference in San Andreas either. The cops don't react until we punch the attacker. Fortunately, homies intervene in the situation, and both of them run away. In GTA 4, the cops notice if someone attacks Nico. Although they intervene a bit late, they eventually bring the attacker under control. They start heading towards a police car. However, sometimes the criminals escape. And when we try to help the cops, the attacker disappears and Nico gets arrested. In GTA 5, the cops kill the attacker instantly without even thinking. Did you know an interesting glitch occurs at this point of the map in GTA 5? If you jump from the 5th step while going down the stairs, the character hits the railings with a diving animation. What happens if you fall from a height with What happens if you steal Trevor's car in GTA 5? To steal Trevor's car, Trevor shouldn't be in the car. If you wait after getting in the car, Trevor will force you out of the car. But if you start driving away, he will chase you and even hang on the door. When he falls, he will give up and start running away. Even if you go after him to apologize, he will keep running away from you. What happens if you steal Trevor's car in GTA 5? To steal, what happens if you hit a tree? What happens if you punch cops? How to change clothes in GTA games. In GTA 3, there are no stores to change clothes. However, Claude's skin can be changed through the options menu. In GTA Vice City, there are no enterable stores, but we can change clothes using the clothing symbol at certain points in the game. In GTA San Andreas, there are various stores. CJ first enters the fitting room, changes his clothes, and after coming out, takes a look at his new outfit. It's quite realistic but time-consuming. In GTA 4, it's a bit more practical. When Nico enters a store, he goes to the clothes he wants to wear, and after the screen goes black, he is wearing his new outfit. In GTA 5, similar to GTA 4, we can try on clothes by approaching them, and the clothes teleport onto... What happens if you climb on a burning car in GTA games? In GTA 3, after a car explodes, Claude doesn't die in one go. But in the second explosion, he can't survive. Similarly, in GTA Vice City, Tommy doesn't die in one go either. He dies in the second explosion. Interestingly, in GTA San Andreas, CJ's health doesn't decrease even if he stays in the flames. CJ survives the first explosion. In the second explosion, he dies like the others. In GTA 4, if you approach the flames, Nico starts to burn. If you climb on top of the car, Nico dies as soon as the car explodes. In GTA 5, the flames also burn the character in the same way. And in the first explosion, the character passes away. What happens if you jump off a moving bike in GTA games? Since there is no bike in GTA 3, let's start with GTA Vice City. When Tommy jumps off the motorcycle, he lands on his feet and his health doesn't decrease at all. In GTA San Andreas, CJ manages to land with minimal damage by performing a somersault. In GTA 4, Nico starts rolling on the ground completely uncontrollably, and his health decreases. Similarly, in GTA 5, the character rolls on the ground, and his health decreases. How to steal? Will GTA characters choose death or survival? When we place the car at the edge, Claude gets out of the left door and instantly teleports to the ground. Tommy also exits through the left door and begins to fall, but he survives. CJ exits from the left door and chooses death. Nico also exits through the left door and hovers in the air for a few seconds to close the door. Then he falls down and dies. Michael doesn't want to die and leaves the car through the right door. What happens if you... Things players love in GTA 4. Realistic vehicle damage physics. Getting rid of long journeys with a taxi. Browsing the internet at an internet cafe. Calling anyone we want on the phone, even 911. Identifying criminals with the police computer and catching them. Being able to pick up and throw items. Getting a car washed. Small details, for example, shooting someone with a gun makes them drop their weapon. What happens if you pull a weapon on drivers in GTA games? In GTA 3, drivers don't react at all to weapons. In GTA Vice City, when we aim at drivers with a weapon, they just wait as if nothing happened. In GTA San Andreas, drivers calmly wait as well. In GTA 4, they get scared and exit the car. Some hide to avoid getting shot. Some even start driving the car in reverse. In GTA 5, most of the time, they drive towards us with the car. Sometimes they reverse the car and abandon it. What happens if you crash into cars with a tank in GTA games? In GTA 3, when we hit cars with a tank, the cars explode instantly. The same goes for GTA Vice City. Similarly, in GTA San Andreas, cars explode instantly. In GTA 4, unlike others, cars do not explode, but they are damaged and thrown around. Sometimes passengers or drivers are even thrown through the windshield. In GTA 5, we generally crush them with tanks, and cars suffer serious damage. What happens if a car flips over in GTA games? In GTA 3, when the car turns upside down, it catches fire and explodes. Similarly, in GTA Vice City, the car starts to burn and explodes when it flips over. There is no difference in GTA San Andreas. The car first catches fire and then explodes. In GTA 4, the car does not explode when it flips over. We can't turn the car around, so all we can do is get out of the car. In GTA 5, nothing happens when the car flips over. However, unlike GTA 4, we can rotate the car. What happens if you fall from a height with a car in GTA games? In GTA 3, nothing happens to the car when it falls from a high point, it just explodes because it turns upside down. In GTA Vice City, cars take some damage when they hit the ground. In GTA San Andreas, black smoke starts coming out of the car. In GTA 4, cars get damaged very realistically. The damage physics in GTA 4 is a masterpiece. Sometimes Nico even gets thrown out of the car. In GTA 5, the car explodes instantly, but sometimes nothing happens. What happens if you climb on top of a moving plane in GTA games? In GTA 3, we cannot get on top of the plane because we pass through it. Likewise, in GTA Vice City, we pass through and then fall. In GTA San Andreas, there are no moving planes at the airport. In GTA 4, we need to run when we get on the plane. Otherwise, the plane will slide under Nico and he will eventually fall off. In GTA 5, we can stand for a very short time, then the character loses balance and falls off the plane. What happens if you hit a wall with a car in GTA games? When we hit a wall with a car in GTA 3, it takes very little damage. Similarly, in GTA Vice City, the car does not receive much damage. This time, only the windshield was damaged. In GTA San Andreas, it doesn't take much damage, just like a toy car. Things change in GTA 4. Nico jumps out of the car and the wall cracks. The car suffers serious damage. In GTA 5, the character is thrown through the windshield and the car does not receive much damage. Sometimes, what happens if you push the cops in GTA games? In GTA 3, when we push the cops, they continue on their way without paying attention. In GTA Vice City, they continue their way calmly in the same way. The cops in GTA San Andreas don't even notice when we push them. They continue walking as if nothing happened. In GTA 4, we can easily push the cops. At first, they warn us, but if we keep pushing them, we get arrested. In GTA 5, the cops start shooting without any mercy. What happens if you jump out of a moving car in GTA games? We cannot jump out of a moving car in GTA 3. In GTA Vice City, Tommy jumps out of the car with the same rolling animation every time. In GTA San Andreas, CJ jumps out of the car with a similar and always the same rolling animation. Since GTA 4 has a realistic physics engine, Nico rolls and flips on the ground in a more realistic way, and his health decreases considerably. In GTA 5, the character rolls on the ground realistically, but unlike in GTA 4, he gets dragged on the ground. His health. What happens if you climb on top of cars in GTA games? In GTA 3, if you climb on top of cars, you can travel for free or slide over the car. In GTA Vice City, you either slide or travel without slipping. In GTA San Andreas, sometimes you slide, sometimes you can have a nice journey. In fact, if you activate the flying car's cheat code and kick the car, you get a free flight. In GTA 4, as soon as the car starts to move, Nico loses his balance and falls. If you get in the back of the pickup truck, Nico travels in a lying position until the vehicle stops. But if it takes too long, he dies. In GTA 5, the character loses his balance on small vehicles, but he can stand on large vehicles without any issues. What happens? Can cops climb walls in GTA games? In GTA 3, when the cops encounter a wall, they jump far like grasshoppers, but they cannot pass the wall. In GTA Vice City, when the cops realize they cannot climb the wall, they put their hands behind their backs and start watching Tommy. After a while, the idea of shooting comes to their minds. In GTA San Andreas, they cannot climb, but they try to reach CJ by running. In GTA 4, they go around the wall if there is a gap. If they can't get around it, they jump off the wall. In GTA 5, wherever we climb, the cops can also climb from there. What happens if you hit NPCs in GTA games? In GTA 3, when you hit NPCs, you encounter two animations. They are either crushed or thrown away. The same goes for Vice City. You encounter the same two animations. It is quite similar in GTA San Andreas, but the animations are a little more improved. Additionally, the car slows down considerably as it hits NPCs. They are thrown around in a much more realistic way in GTA 4. And the front of the car is filled with bloodstains. In GTA 5, NPCs are thrown realistically, but unlike GTA 4, the car slows down a lot. What happens if you hit NPCs in GTA games? In GTA, what happens if you hit a building with GTA 5 and The most curious things about GTA 6. Will we see Tommy or Michael in GTA 6? Even if not, will there at least be a reference? Will there be a third main character other than Lucia and Jason? Will there be too many interiors in GTA 6? Will GTA 6's physics be more realistic than GTA 4? Is this leaked map really a GTA 6 map? In which month and day of 2025 will GTA 6 be released? Some scenes in my favorite things in what happens if you hit a wall with your motorcycle in GTA games. Unfortunately, there are no motorcycles in GTA 3. If we hit a wall with a motorcycle in GTA Vice City, Tommy is thrown into the wall with unrealistic animation and his health decreases very little. Similarly, in GTA San Andreas, CJ hits the wall with an unrealistic animation and his health almost never decreases. Since GTA 4 has ragdoll physics, Nico jumps off the motorcycle in a more realistic way, and his health decreases considerably. In GTA 5, if you crash too fast, the character can die instantly. What happens if you hit NPCs with a motorcycle in GTA games? Since there are no motorcycles in GTA 3, we cannot try this. When we hit NPCs in GTA Vice City, they get crushed or fly above us. In GTA San Andreas, NPCs seem to launch into space in an incredible way. In GTA 4, NPCs are thrown around in a realistic way. In fact, if you crash too fast, Nico loses his balance and falls off the bike. A very nice detail. In GTA 5, NPCs are thrown around just like in GTA 4. What happens if you enter a house while you are wanted in GTA games? In GTA 3, when you enter the house while the cops are chasing you, the cops cannot enter the house. In GTA Vice City, if you enter the house, the cops can also enter your house. In GTA San Andreas, no matter how much you wanted, if you enter the house, you are completely safe. In GTA 4, the cops can enter your house. They can even come to your room, but if you sleep in bed, they leave you alone. In GTA 5, the cops can enter your house and sleeping cannot save you. What happens if you enter a house while you are wanted in GTA games? In GTA 3, when you enter the house while the cops are chasing you, the cops cannot enter the house. In GTA Vice City, if you enter the house, the cops can also enter your house. In GTA San Andreas, no matter how much you wanted, if you enter the house, you are completely safe. In GTA 4, the cops can enter your house. They can even come to your room, but if you sleep in bed, they leave you alone. In GTA 5, the cops can enter your house and sleeping cannot save you. What happens if you crash? What happens if you fall into a pool from a height in GTA games? When we fall into the pool in GTA 3, Claude dies instantly. In GTA Vice City, Tommy manages to survive by doing somersaults. In GTA San Andreas, CJ dies because he hits the floor of the pool. In GTA 4, Nico does not die even if he falls from a very high place. His health only decreases a little. In GTA 5, the character dies, just like in San Andreas. What happens if a plane crashes while standing in GTA games? In GTA 3, planes pass through Claude because they are collision-free. Likewise, in GTA Vice City, they pass through Tommy without crashing. Unfortunately, there are no planes landing at the airport in GTA San Andreas. In GTA 4, nothing happens to Nico because the planes move at very low speed. In GTA 5, the character is thrown around when the plane crashes, but most of the time he manages to survive.
The easiest ways to get rid of cops in GTA San Andreas. The most popular method is to use paint and spray. Also, if you go to the barbershop and get a new hairstyle, you can get rid of the cops instantly. In the same way, changing clothes will help you get rid of the cops. You can also lower your wanted level by collecting the stars you see on the way. Finally, you can get rid of the cops completely by saving the game. The easiest ways to get rid of cops in GTA San Andreas. The most popular method is to use paint and spray. Also, if you go to the barbershop and get a new hairstyle, you can get rid of the cops instantly. In the same way, changing clothes will help you get rid of the cops. You can also lower your wanted level by collecting the stars you see on the way. Finally, you can get rid of the cops completely by saving the game. There is a way to enter Area 69. If you fall on a vehicle you've never ridden in GTA San Andreas, CJ will die. However, if you have been in that vehicle at least once, CJ's health will not even decrease when CJ fall on it. If you fall on a vehicle you've never ridden in GTA San Andreas, CJ will die. However, if you have been in that vehicle at least once, CJ's health will not even decrease when CJ fall on it. At the beginning of GTA San Andreas, there is an easy way to get to the cities that are closed with a barrier. First find a train, then drive the train back to the tunnel. Once you reach the tunnel, start straight ahead. When you reach the barriers, your speed will decrease a lot, but you will eventually pass. In this way, you will be able to visit other cities in the game at the beginning of the game. You don't have to follow Freddy for minutes in the OG lock mission of GTA San Andreas. If you follow the route I showed in the video, you can shoot at Freddy at this point, explode his motorcycle, and finish the mission quickly.